going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with some MLB 2K12. We've got some My Player mode coming at you here with Timmy Timmons. We've still got some spring training going, and I've had a lot of success lately here with spring training. I'm hoping that kind of carries on into the regular season, but you never know. Anyway, a lot of things kind of happening right now. It's actually kind of really sad because I don't know if you guys really care, but to me it's a big deal because a few months ago, I shouldn't say a few months ago, this was 4 months back in February, my wife got us a dog, little Zoe. It's a little Shih Tzu, and shouldn't have swung at that one. Today we had to end up taking her to the vet, and she's gonna be in the hospital for 3 to 5 days. That's kind of sad for me because, like, when I was growing up, I never had a dog or anything like that. I mean, I had fish. That's really it. I mean, you don't get attached to fish like you do a dog or anything like that. And seeing her go to the hospital today was actually kind of sad. I mean, she's been really sick. She threw up like 5 times within 2 hours, and I was sitting there holding her while she was getting sick, and I don't know, like I felt like absolutely terrible. But I don't know. It's just really sad for me. So if I'm a little down during this video, that's kind of why. All right, going to be skipping through some of the base running here because I know it's not the most exciting. Do I try going for 3? Of course I can't because the computer's not going to go ahead and advance. It seems like the computer takes no risks whatsoever when it comes to base running. You got to take some risks. It's baseball. If you kind of play conservative the entire time, it's going to get boring, and at the same time, you're going to miss out on some stuff. Now, here's another one of those instances here where it's hit out my way, and I really can't do anything about it at all. Computer getting a triple. And I really don't understand why the computer does this here, because how am I supposed to get skill points off of that? But anyway, 3-2 here as we're going up against the Twins. Now, because it is spring training, I'll be going up against some teams I'm probably not going to play in the regular season. Twins is probably going to be one of them. But with it being the 2013 season, I haven't seen the schedule or anything like that. I mean, I looked at it a little bit, but not too much in depth. Good hit here going into center field. It's kind of nice that Timmy is still doing all right here because towards the end of the regular season, my thought was that all the success that he was having was because he was on a hot streak. Now, since that's not the case here, I don't have a hot streak or anything like that going. Everything that I'm doing here is just solely off of my own success. Now, right here, I'm actually batting 4th in the lineup now, which is the first time in all of Timmy Timmons' history, I guess, that I've been hitting 4th. So, steal a base? Really? Have I really done that much better here when it comes to base running to the point where the computer feels comfortable having me steal? Ooh, that was bad. That was not a good jump. If I'd got the good jump too, I might have been able to steal that base. Goes to show just how important it is. The thing is you got to be careful because if you time it just right, awesome. But if you don't time it, if you go too early, the computer's going to throw you out. If you go too late, well, you just saw it happens if you go a little bit late. But high fly ball here is going to be a piece of cake for me as I'm just going to run over and go ahead and get the out. All right. So I was kind of thinking of something, you guys. I don't know what you guys would necessarily think about it. What if I did another My Player mode? Like if I had somebody who plays, like Timmy Timmons. Oh, diving catch, a position player. And what if I also had a pitcher? I was kind of thinking about maybe doing a pitcher too, but because you don't see too many of those on YouTube. But at the same time, you guys wouldn't want to watch it. I totally understand. The thing is whenever you play as a position player, you do get the advantage of hitting and fielding. When it comes to pitching, that's all I'm going to be doing is just pitching. But if you guys want to see it, I'll do it. I got a couple ideas out there. But in the end, if that's not what you want to see, that's totally cool too. Good hit going into center field. Another one for me here. Man, I've been hitting pretty well this game. I'm just kind of worried here because if I do a pitcher here for My Player mode as well, I'm going to run out of things to talk about. I mean, I always get messages from people here just asking for advice, and one of the ones that is always hardest for me to kind of come back with is, Dunbar, how do you figure stuff to talk about here? Because people who are starting up as commentators, I mean, you find out how really tough it is, or how tough it really is. There we go. That's what's grammatically correct. How tough it really is to come up with stuff to say every single day or with every single video. Because, you can do gameplay commentary, which is what I normally do during things like, like a franchise mode game or a 30 wins with 30 teams or a view request, stuff like that. But when it comes to my player mode, and it does get a little repetitive. I mean, how many times can I come back and say just how awesome it is that I caught a fly ball? Not too much. So, I don't know, and I kind of like this too because it is more of my laid-back videos as well whenever I do my player. Because one, I don't have to edit that much at all. Usually it's just, right at the beginning here, right at the end, and then also maybe one point here where they're kind of showing the lineups, which not too big of a deal. Oh, that's another one I shouldn't have swung at. I need to relearn discipline. Like, just really work on it. But anyway, like I was saying here, I mean, these are my laid-back videos here as well. I get away from the gameplay commentary.